I want to talk about feedback today, specifically about what makes feedback actually work and why I don't think AI has cracked it yet, even though a lot of people are trying very hard to convince us that it has. AI feedback are AI feedback tools are improving very, very fast, and they can assess a written piece of work, flag gaps against a rubric, give detailed suggestions, generate model answers. Some of them are genuinely quite good. But here's what they can't do: they can't sense that the person on the other end of the feedback is embarrassed, or that they already knew that the thing's not working and that's why they're frustrated with themselves, or that they are 3 weeks into a new role and slightly overwhelmed, and what they actually right now need is not an overload of information, but just some reassurance. And without that, even technically accurate feedback can land quite badly or not land at all. I spent a few years as a primary school teacher before I moved into corporate L&D. And the thing that teaching taught me, more than any theory, more than any model, is that feedback is a relational act. It travels through a relationship. If the relationship isn't there, the feedback just doesn't stick. Now, you might be thinking that's fine for schools, but in corporate learning, we are in the relationship business, we are in the performance business, we need scale. And I totally understand that. I've built programs for tens of thousands of people. Scale is very real. You cannot have a coaching conversation with every single learner. But I think we are at risk of using the logic of scale to quietly let go of something we shouldn't let go of, because the research on what actually changes behavior, not just what improves a test score, but what genuinely shifts how someone shows up at work, consistently points to human conversations, the connection, the conversation, the observation, the response. The coach who perhaps watched you do the thing and then sat with you and talked through what they saw. AI can, of course, provide a lot of support around that. It can prepare people for those conversations. It can help managers think about what to say. It can flag who might need a conversation they haven't had yet. But the conversation itself, the human being fully present with another human being, noticing, responding, adjusting, that's not a workflow problem. That is very much a relationship skill, and we need to keep building it. So, my question for you, whether you're in learning, a manager, or just someone who cares about how people grow, is this: where in your world are you relying on automated feedback to do something that actually needs a human? Not because the technology is bad, but because some loops can only close in person. Thanks for listening. This has been the Learning Nerd. See you next time.